Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing? I want to make a video for you guys, doing something a little bit different than normal. I have a book that I found in my daycare job that I want to read to you guys. Sometimes you'll come across a book that just really inspires you. And so I read this to the kids the other day and I said, ooh, this is meaningful to me. So I think I need to make a video about it on YouTube. It is called, Have You Filled a Bucket Today? And this is what it looks like. And so I'm just going to read it to you guys. It's by Carol McLeod, illustrated by David Messing. And like I said, it's called Have You Filled a Bucket Today? All day long, everyone in the whole wide world walks around carrying an invisible bucket. There's people from all over the world carrying an invisible bucket. You can't see it, but it's there. You have a bucket. Each member of your family has a bucket. Your grandparents, friends, neighbors, they all have buckets. Everyone carries an invisible bucket. Your bucket has only one purpose. Its purpose is to hold your good thoughts and your good feelings about yourself. You feel happy and good when your bucket is full. You feel sad and lonely when your bucket is empty. Other people feel the same way too. They're happy when their buckets are full, and they're sad when their buckets are empty. Think about it. It's great to have a full bucket, and this is how it works. Other people can fill your bucket, and you can fill theirs. You can fill their own bucket too. So how do you fill a bucket? You fill a bucket when you show love to someone, when you say or you do something kind, or even when you give someone a smile. That's being a bucket filler. Do you want to be a bucket filler? A bucket filler is loving, caring person who says and does nice things to make others feel special. When you treat others with kindness and respect, you fill their bucket. Are you kind and respectful to others? But you could also dip into a bucket and take out someone's good feelings. You dip into a bucket when you make fun of someone, when you say or you do mean things, or even when you ignore someone. That's bucket dipping. Bullying is bucket dipping. When you hurt others, you dip into their buckets. You will dip into your own bucket too. Hurt people hurt people. Many people who have dipped in an empty bucket, they may think that they can fill their own bucket by dipping into someone else's, but that will never work. You never fill your own bucket when you dip into someone else's. So, that's cheating. I think he feels bad about that. Got caught lying, cheating. But guess what? When you fill someone else's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. You feel good when you help others feel good. Are you helping or are you hurting people? All day long, we are either filling up or dipping into each other's buckets by what we say and what we do. Try to fill a bucket and see what happens. We should do this every day. Try to fill a bucket. You love your mom and dad. Why not tell them that you love them? You can even tell them why you love them. Your caring words will fill their buckets with joy. Tell others that you love them. Words speak louder than actions sometimes, and sometimes actions speak louder than words. You have to have both to show love. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not boastful. It is not jealous. It does not keep record of wrong. Watch for smiles to light up on their faces. You will feel like smiling too. A smile is a good clue that you have filled a bucket. When you show love towards others, you make them happy. And then in return, they love you. If you practice, you'll become a great bucket filler. Just remember that everyone carries an invisible bucket, and think of what you can say or do to fill it. Practice makes perfect. Here are some ideas for you. You could smile and say hi to the bus driver. He has a bucket. You could invite the new kid at school to play with you. He has a bucket. You could write a thank you note to your teacher. All teachers have a bucket that need to be filled. You could tell your grandpa that you like spending time with him. There are many ways to fill a bucket. Bucket filling is fun and easy to do. It doesn't matter how young or how old you are. It doesn't cost money. It doesn't take much time. And remember, when you fill someone else's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. When you're a bucket filler, you make your home, your school, and your neighborhood better places for all. Bucket filling makes everyone feel good. And see how it's spreading from one house to the other house? So, why not decide to be a bucket filler today and every day? Just start each day by saying to yourself, I'm going to do something to fill someone's bucket today. It all starts with you. And at the end of each day, ask yourself, did I fill a bucket today? Yes, I did. That's the life of a bucket filler. Life as a Christian. Be a bucket filler. And that can be you. That is you right there. Bucket filler. I saw that book and I just thought that this was a great book to talk about being a Christian single mom. You know, I went through my divorce and my husband had said I pushed him away and he never felt loved by me. However, there was a reason for that. I never felt loved. And I never felt wanted. I never felt like he cared about my opinions. Through our divorce, all that has come out to be true. And as a Christian, we are to love each other as husband and wife. We are to love our family. They're our first testimony. They're our first missionary job is our home and our children, raising them up, teaching them to do what's right, to show God's love in us. And that's what bucket filling is showing that God is in us. We are to respect each other. love and respect. That's what's in our vows when you get married. And without that love and without that respect by the leader of the family, then the family will crumble. The family will be separated. Evilness will come into your marriage. Evilness will come in. Sin will consume your marriage if you are not a Christian. And, men have a lot of responsibility to their homes, keeping their family together, keeping their homes together. And I know that that's where we were unequally yoked. I was not feeling loved and respected, and therefore, in return, I pushed my husband away. It was a mistake I made in my marriage, pushing him away, but it was because we were unequally yoked. I want to be in a marriage where I have a Christian husband, a man in the house who is going to love God, and he's going to follow God. Because if I'm married to a man who's following God, then my bucket's full. He is filling my bucket because I love God. And Jesus is my bucket. And so when you're a follower of Jesus Christ, you have all the gifts of the Spirit, which fills your bucket. And you can take that joy and that peace and that love and that understanding and that respect, and you can go and you can fill other people's buckets. But the first bucket you are to fill is your own home. This book even said that. Your own home, your own marriages, your own families. And that's where the love begins. Jesus died on the cross for us to show his love for us. He didn't have to fill a bucket. He had to die on the cross. He had to be sacrificed. And, sacrifices have to be made to show others that you love them. And we love God because he loved us first, and I believe in the hierarchy of a Christian in a Christian home. It is God, the husband, the wife, the children, in that order. The husband is the head of the household. He's over his wife and his children. If he is not following God, God is right here above all. If he's not following God, these will go away, and you won't have any stability in your family. And so with that said, we need to spend every day filling people's buckets. Now, as a Christian, you're going to want to fill a bucket. And sometimes filling other people's buckets is for you. You need to feel good about yourself. You need to feel that you have been a witness today. And as a Christian single mom, you need to fill the bucket every day of your kids. Be encouraging. Love them. Take the time to listen to your children. That is more important to them than money or having a house or being with someone else. Having that marital home. As long as a parent, you are filling your child's bucket. And so as I'm getting ready to put my kid on the bus, I just wanted to make this video. And it's early in the morning. And I'm up and I'm thinking about how I want to fill my son's bucket today. I hope this is encouraging to you. You're a single mom. You don't have that husband anymore. That's why you're watching my channel. Because this channel is about being a Christian. It's about being a single mom. And we need to take that time and that love and respect to fill other people's buckets in our lives. I think back on my marriage. I did everything I could to show my husband I loved him. If he didn't feel loved, it's because he couldn't love himself. And the people in our lives know that. They know that I loved my spouse. I'm still saying here on YouTube that I love my spouse, even though he has filed for divorce and he has hurt me. I want to say that I love God first. And that's the way it should be. And hurt people. Just like I said. And we as Christians, we need to be bucket fillers and not hurt people. Don't take from other people's buckets. Don't lie. Don't cheat. Don't steal from others in order to get what you want, or to look good, or to have gain, or to take away because you're simply angry with that person. We are to be bucket fillers for our family and those that we love. We need to keep our vows and our commitments to God, and we need to show God's love in us, the fruit of the Spirit in us, the Holy Spirit of Jesus Christ living in us as Christians. I just read this book to my class, and I just thought, oh my gosh, this is a guide to daily happiness for kids. And this was a good book to read, and I knew I could relate it to it, because as I've been going through my divorce, I feel like my bucket's empty. I feel like my ex-spouse has stolen all of my happiness in my bucket. And that's just being honest. But God gives us what we need to fill our bucket back up. And it's only by the grace of God in my life that I have been able to get through the battles I've had recently. God is my spouse. I never left my marriage. God has never left our marriage. And He's the leader of my household now. So I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hope this was encouraging. Have a blessed day and smile. Bye.